Here's your cold shower for the night. The average 24-year-old in America has more options on their phone before lunch than your grandfather did in his entire life. Let that sink in. I know a guy, let's call him Jake. Great dude, works out, makes real money, not a TikTok junkie. He matches with a girl. They text for days, meme each other, call until 3 a.m. She's talking about, what would you do if we met in LA? He thinks maybe this one's real. Then the next week, she goes dark. Her Snapchat, active 2:41 a.m. Her Instagram, single and unbothered. Same girl who 48 hours ago was sending your different voice notes. Jake blames himself, overthinks every message, reads old chats like they're Bible verses. But here's what he doesn't know. She's got 5 other different Jakes on her roster. Each one is her escape route when she's bored. None of them are boyfriends. All of them are possibilities. And she's terrified of picking one. Because the minute you choose, you kill the illusion that something better might be one swipe away. Why is commitment dead? Because saying yes means saying no to a million maybes. And in a world where every notification is a new slot machine spin, nobody wants to risk missing out, even if they're miserable. Let's talk real psychology. You're not up against one other guy, you're up against supercomputers trained to keep her hooked on possibility. Her brain's burnt. She can't choose you because she can't even pick what to watch on Netflix tonight. You ever date someone who changes their mind about plans every hour? That's not quirky. That's straight up indecision addiction. Here's a TikTok comment I saw last night. Every time I start liking a guy, I ghost him for 3 days just to see if he'll double text. That's the playbook now. Not build connection, but test for desperation. If you pass, you're too available. If you don't, you're just like all the rest. Ever noticed her stories are all about being single, healing, working on me, but she's online 24/7? She's not healing. She's browsing. Chasing the next micro hit of attention so she doesn't have to face reality. In 2025, most people would rather be entertained than loved. Let's not pretend guys are any better. Dudes with 5 good morning streaks, 3 matches on Hinge, a backup plan for every Friday night. Everyone's terrified of locking in because everyone is terrified of missing out. And here's the secret nobody says. Even when they commit, nobody deletes the apps. They just silence notifications. That's why she's still there for you, but never all in. That's why you're stuck on your ex even while you fake being so over it. The pain isn't that you can't get chosen. It's that you're never really in the running. You're a placeholder in a gallery of placeholders. And here's the harshest truth. It's not your fault. You were born into a world that taught you to chase infinity, then punishes you every time you try to choose. If this is your story, stop blaming yourself. It's not about your value. It's about the era. You're a real one in a world full of half ghosts and dopamine junkies. Before I give you one last reality check, if you want out, if you want to be the one who actually chooses instead of being chosen, subscribe now. Yeah, I said it. You want closure? You need the truth. If this hit, drop your story in the comments. No shame in being rare. No shame in being done with the lottery. I'm Matt. This is Closure Club. And if you're done being a maybe in someone else's inbox, start living like a final answer. See you in the next one. Stay cold, stay chosen.